Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I am Natalie, and I'm here to do the June monthly reading for June 2019 for the sign of Aquarius. And what was I just going to say? This is, yes, for the time period of June the 4th on through to the end of the month. Let's get your shuffle up. I've had more technical problems than I care to admit. Right now, I want to beat the face off of Google. I really do. What's up with Google lately? My God, I put in password after it won't accept any passwords. We'll send you a code. We can do it by text or by phone. Anytime I receive those, I don't have a cell phone. There's no texting anything. It always goes to my phone. And as soon as I click yes, it rings. I barely have time to make it, and I grab it, get the code, write it down, put it in where I need to put it, and I'm all good to go. I've been trying for 2 weeks to get them to send me a code. It won't send a code. It won't accept any of my passwords. I'm really pissed off. Right? I'm telling you, my blood was boiling earlier. I wanted to hit somebody. Google, get your flipping shit together. Making people's lives miserable. I don't know, not my lives miserable. You know what I mean, right? My life does not begin and end with the internet. Put it that way. I could survive just fine without it. Thank you very much as far as my personal self goes. You couldn't do the readings, but oh my God. YouTube and Google, they could use a little competition, I think, especially Google. You guys suck. You send them, find their contact information, you send them emails. Nothing. It's like they're not even getting them. What the hell's going on? I want to know what's up for Aquarius. Did I say that yet? This is the reading for Aquarius. I'm sorry. I'll get my center here in a minute and get in the zone. Last 3 readings, Aquarius. And no. Yeah. No. That many more. Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. One more than I thought I did. Heaven's sakes. Because we began with Gemini, so yeah, Taurus will be the last one. Alright, I'm going to cut the deck here. Consult with Felicia. This is Felicia. This is my pendulum. Felicia, as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards that are meant for this general fee-free public reading for Aquarius for the month of June, from June 4th to the end of June 2019. Are these the cards that are meant for the general reading for Aquarius? I'm getting a strong yes. At least she knows her crap today, let me tell you. All right, I'm going to do my candle thing at the end if I don't forget. All right, I'm going to pull this down, camera down, so you guys can see your spread being laid. Okay. Your very first card is your overall energy for the month of June. 6 of Swords, calm. Your health, wealth, and wealth. 4 of Cups, boredom. Third card, your home, your family, your relationships. Your challenges, should there be any. Queen of Swords. And your message from Spirit. Oh boy. The Vortex. Aquarius. Why do I keep hearing Scorpio in my head? I know that was the last one I did last night. So if I say Scorpio, believe me, this is meant for Aquarius. It's the slip of the tongue. That's all it is. A very tired brain that's operating here today. All right. It doesn't... Oh, jeez. All right. 6 of Swords. This 6 is a good card. It's about calmness, stillness, rest, harmony, balance. All these good things that kind of like, we get a bit of a break in life because everything's calming down, especially with this card. Sorry. Especially with this card. This is you, Aquarius. I almost said Scorpio again. So you guys hear me saying this within the first 2-3 minutes of the reading, right? Don't watch the whole reading and then take the time to comment and say, you kept saying Scorpio. I'm already warning you it could happen. I don't mean Scorpio. This is Aquarius. Even as I'm trying to get Aquarius out, Scorpio wants to come forth. I don't know why. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, Aquarius. Maybe I put a big frickin' sign across the window here. Oh, I'm just wowing for sound here right now. This should be a real good reading. You are starting to approach calmer waters now. After upheaval, after chaos or conflict or uncertainty, you're coming into... Somebody's been very unclear or uncertain about which way to go, what decision to make on something. And now it's coming. The waters are calming because you have found a solution to whatever the problem was that you were having. From here on out, you're moving on in positive ways. There could be new work on the horizon for somebody. Remember, this is a general reading. All right? Don't get nasty with me if none of this resonates with you, because I will kick and block your ass like I did with someone this morning. Okay? You know, I haven't done that in a while, but I know that now that they can't get back into my channel, they're going to move on, and every other freaking reader out there on YouTube's going to have to put up with this cray-cray person. How dare you get on here with your cards and tell me I'm this and I'm that. What the fuck? Stay the fuck off YouTube, you nutbars. Oh my God. See, you can tell I don't do nerve pills or anything like that, but by the Jesus, there's times I need them. And that's today. Maybe part of it is, but I slept in this morning. I was up to 3 a.m. processing and uploading the readings that I did yesterday, and it took till 3 a.m. And I got up. I was fine. Looking forward to doing the last few, you know, just to find out there's not 3 more left. There's 4 more left. That just ticked me right off. Anyway, it doesn't. I don't sound positive. I'm sorry. You can move on. Just turn me off. Turn me off and move on. For those that want to stick it out to see what I'm going to come out with next, get comfortable. There is a new job on the horizon for somebody. Not you. It could be somebody else. Fool. Oh my God. There's a sense of, you're under a sense of feeling self-protective against the world right now. I think the world ought to protect itself from me right now, because I'm cray-cray. I'm the cray-cray one. You're starting to prioritize the things in your life that need to be taken care of now. Things that need to be taken care of yesterday and the yesterday before that. And you have to start making a list and prioritizing what's what order they're coming in. That's vital. That's important for you, Aquarius. You need to start trimming the fat off your life a little bit. And what I mean by that is shaving people off your life that are no longer serving you any positive purpose at all. Right now, I don't serve anybody any positive purpose. If they're not serving any purpose to you at all, these people are probably, it indicates they're a drain, they're a drag, they're a pain in the goddamn ass that never enhances your life in any way. They always take away, and it's like they take it bit by bit by bit by bit. You know what? Karma's a bitch. These self-involved, anal, narrow-minded people you do not need in your life, get the hell rid of them for your own better interest, for your own mental health. Get rid of them. Ignore them. Stop returning phone calls. Stop returning text messages. Stop returning emails. They will get the hint. And then they get real pissed off at you because you're not responding to them, and then they get nasty with you. So this was a friend. Somebody considered a friend, eh? The true colors came out, then you can lay it on them and blast them from here to kingdom come. Then you won't hear from them again. that's the way they choose to go, and let them choose that way. Unless you're the type of person say, well, I'm not doing that. Where's my email? I don't really see the point in us being friends anymore. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Then if that's the way you are, you go for it. The advice of this card for you guys is to go with the flow. Okay? Any changes that appear to be, if something comes into you, comes up to you, an opportunity, anything like that, that's going to bring about change, think about it before you dismiss it. That's a red flag right there. Think about everything before you push it off to the side and dismiss it. You may have a second thought on it and want to retrieve it, and you can't do that. It's long gone. Whatever that is, the opportunity is gone. Keywords are journeys and moving on. Looking for a safe haven. Don't lie to yourself about your past, where you think you were happiest and want to go back. They're even getting on my nerves. That's a baby crow. He looks full grown, but you can tell by the call. Ah! Sound like they're dying. Ah! Ah! Go home. Psst. You go home today. You come back tonight when it's time to eat. There's two of them in the bait. You little shit. But yeah, there's moving on. Safe haven. Yes, as I was saying, you think back in your past. You're asking yourself, when were things good? Where was I when things were really good in my life? And you think back. The thing is, nothing is ever 100% across the board a clean sweep, and everything was good. That's not life. You're in heaven. You're not even here. You're dead and in heaven if everything is good. All right? There's no such thing. If you were the only entity, the only physical being in your life, maybe then, because you can only get upset with yourself or be happy with yourself. You can choose which way you're going to feel, what your days are going to be like, but it's not reality. There's other people. There's life forces all around you. So you can't lie to yourself and say, well, it was the perfect time. I'm not talking about a moment. I'm talking about a time era. We're talking a year, 2 years, 3 years, but that was the perfect time when I was there. No, it wasn't. You're blocking out the negative times. You're blocking out the bad times. We all have them. It's all part of life, but be realistic about this so-called safe haven you think you can return to. Emigration, not it's E-M, not I-M. Emigration shows you going somewhere you've probably never been before. A new country, town, city. It's someplace new and strange to you. Finding peace. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for resolution. You want to tie some things up. But overall, you're protecting yourself. See what happens with the negative? I told them to be quiet. Now they're all coming in. They're all going to start screaming. They're going to fix my ass, let me tell you. But that's the baby, and the baby wants to eat. And the adults are telling them, shut up or she won't feed us supper. 4 cups of boredom. Who's bored with making money? Really? Maybe you need to find another way to make it. Something that's going to stir your blood and set the fire under you. Some kind of a way, a job, a career. And this is rare, but it does exist. You go to bed at night deliberately early because you cannot wait for morning to get here. Just let me sleep until morning comes because you're so looking forward to that day, the next day. You're so excited to start the next day. That's bliss. That's heaven. And I know people that say there are nights I can't wait to go to bed. I love what I do so much. I hate that I have to sleep because sleeping means stopping. Don't we all want that? We all want that. We all want to be excited to go to bed so that morning will get here faster. Like a little kid Christmas morning, going to bed right after supper, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night because they want Santa to come, right? Have more faith. Renew your faith with the universe. You can have what it is that you feel that you need. You can bring that to you. Now, this is a card of disappointment, dissatisfaction, bored to the extreme. with everything, I would say maybe you're physically ill in some way, go to a doctor. It's not normal to feel dissatisfied, unhappy, and miserable 24/7. It's not normal. There's something wrong. Maybe you've been through something that has stolen and taken away your optimism. That could be it. Go ahead and allow yourself to feel that and go through the grief of that and then make your way back. You can do that, but just don't get stuck down there at the bottom of that barrel where you're so far flipping down, you got to reach up to touch bottom. That's bad. You're going to have to claw your way back up, Aquarius. It's all I can tell you. You're going to have to fight and claw your way back up. Look for inspiration if you have to. It will renew you. It will recharge you. It will refresh you. Go someplace different, someplace new. Hang around people or places where you wouldn't normally find yourself. These are the things that inspire us. These are the things that make our blood flow. These are the things that grab our attention and occupy us. And these are good things. Try something different. If you're truly, literally bored out of your mind, it's because you're doing the same old every day. Life's not meant to be the same old thing every day. It's not meant to be that way. That's why we're such complex creatures, because we shift, we swap, we go up, we go down, side to side, we change. It keeps life interesting and sometimes exciting, and most times it's a good thing for you. Stagnation comes up here. Despondency, disillusionment, going into yourself, self-protection, folding in on your, instead of opening up to the world, you're closing yourself in. There's need for changes here, but you got to stop being so flippin' stubborn and rigid about your life and yourself and about everything going on around you. Don't be so anal. I say that in the kindest way that I can. Your next card, oh boy. You know what I just heard? Two people have separated. They're probably divorced at this point, but the male thinks he still has dibs on your life. Who can relate to that? Who's that resonating with? He's even moved on with somebody else. You're still out there walking around single, enjoying the single life, enjoying being on your own. And he keeps coming back, interfering, trying to tell you how to spend your money, trying to tell you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, who your people should be in your life, who you shouldn't have around in your life. Have you ever told him to flip off? If you haven't, maybe you ought to try that. Because this card. It's not that the card's about dominance, but I'm feeling that very, very strongly. And wow, you're reaching a turning point, Aquarius. You really are. You've got some big decisions to make. That's going to bring a fallout of change, not just on you, but those that are closest to you in your life. Big changes. You're looking to invest yourself into something that's going to bring you joy. Some of you may be looking to buy a new home, and maybe that's what you need to do is to get out of where you're at. Maybe where you're at is toxic, your neighborhood, your house, who you live with, and it's time for you to haul out and go on your own, responsible for yourself. Start feeding yourself your own happiness. It isn't anybody else that's going to bring it to you. Somebody may make you laugh in the moment with a funny joke or a comment, something. But overall, we're talking big picture stuff here. All right? Own your life. It's yours. It's your responsibility. Then why not make it something good? Think about that for those that this would be resonating with. You're going to have choices that are going to become available to you. And decisions that have to be made. And the answers are not straightforward. It's not that cut and dry. It just isn't. For those of you that are in relationships, you're going to do one of two things here, people. You're either going to commit and bond to another person, or you're going to walk away. Just going to drop the bags and walk away and say, I'm out of here, I've had enough. For those of you that are open to it, there is new love coming your way. Good for you. A new serious relationship. If that's what you're looking for, grab a hold of it when it goes by. Give it a chance, give it a try. Nothing says you have to commit to somebody else. If somebody shows interest, you think it's all right, go for it. Get yourself out for a bit. You might meet somebody through them even. You know, unless this person is somebody you really, really are drawn to, then you've been lucky. Any choices you make during the month of June, make sure they're made on the long term, the bigger picture, rather than the short term. I say this a lot. Regulars know it. I say, what do instant fixes do? They only fix things for an instant, then you're right back where you started from. Now there's time and effort wasted. Take the long way, the hard way, tried and true. You know you won't get lost. You won't get sidetracked. Do everything the proper way. Follow proper protocol. Don't try to start making any new rules and whatnot now. It's too late for that. Go with what's tried and true. Go with what's worked for you before. Wait for the right person to come along in your life as well. They're worth waiting for if they come, by golly. Keywords are love and commitment, future plans, maturity, emotions, speculation. A lot of thought going on here. Your next card is in your challenges for June. We're looking here at the Queen of Swords, resilience. Do not get involved in any third-party affairs. That's what I heard right off. You don't want to get involved in that. You got some, again, big decisions to make, and some of them are going to take a lot of strength from you. The overall meaning of this card is strength of character. Doing things the right way, following the proper path. You know right from wrong. I'm hearing Scorpio again. Get the hell out of my head. Aquarius, you know right from wrong. Don't get involved in things you know you should never even think about, let alone consider. It's either traditional or it's nothing for you. That's the way it should be. That is truly the way it should be. Your challenges, because I'm feeling, you may feel an attraction to somebody else, and they're definitely attracted to you. This is almost like a karmic thing or a universal thing. Past life, maybe? I don't know. But you recognize each other's soul. And that really, really hits home for you. It really strikes you. But there's heartbreak there. You're going to find out this person is not available at all. They're married. They have a family. And even though the feelings are very mutual, you'll never get to explore them. Not at this time. That's a bottom line with that. You be careful and be responsible for your own actions. Okay? The last card. Oh boy, but you're tempted. You're tempted, Aquarius. This is the vortex. It's all about temptation. The overall general meaning of this card there is two ways. One is affairs of the heart. The other one is addictions. And we can be addicted to people, addicted to relationships, and they're usually no good. They're usually causing you harm, more and more harm than good. If you're an Aquarian, I want to say Scorpio again, if you're an Aquarian that's already involved in a situation like that, you may be starting, it's catching up with you now, you're feeling trapped, and it's like, but I can't live without them. This is male or female too, by the way. I can't live without them. I can't imagine them not in my life. I can't imagine them not loving me and me loving them. I'm going to just die inside if this happens. Here's the thing. You survived before you even knew them. You'll survive again. All right? And some of you are giving just too much power to somebody else. It's time for you to take your power back. And you know what? Here's the thing. You'll get through it, and then you'll be really pissed off at yourself. You'll say to yourself, that stung, that hurt, that was difficult to do. But yet there was something that had an ease about it. And if I'd known it was going to be this easy, I would have done something a long time ago. You've allowed somebody else to take control over you, take control over your life. It's almost like a form of flipping brainwashing. Horrible stuff. You grab your control back and watch them shimmer and shake when you do, because they're going to know they lost you. Do not cave in. Do not stop when they say, just let me talk, let me listen. No. Could have talked before this, and I would have listened before this, but not now. My life is my life. I'm not living this way with everything out of my control. I don't know why I went down that road with you in the first place. I know one thing. Thanks for the life lesson. I'll never do it again. That's what you do. You got to be real hard and you just attack task master, right? Take those feelings, the attraction that you're feeling for somebody else, sit on them if you have to. This is an addictive relationship for somebody, or you could be addicted to the idea of love itself. You want to stop that right quickly. You're just going to end up nowhere good until you change your attitude and the way that you think. It's just all hormones. Turn your life upside down over hormones. And no, Natalie's not forgotten what it's like to be in love. Okay? I don't mean to sound cold-hearted. I know I'm in a mood today, but I'm into this reading, and I can tell you that much. I'm thinking of your better interest, just trying to give you a heads up. Of course, you're not going to listen. You won't heed any advice from anybody anywhere because you think they just don't want to see me happy. They're jealous. They don't want to see me happy. So they're going to say all these negative things to me. They're going to try to scare me away. I know what I'm doing. I'm a grown woman. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. That's how you ended up in this position in the first place. You do not ever, 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 I don't care if you're dizzy with desire. I don't care if being in love makes you blind. You never give over your power to another human being. That was a gift from the universe to you, exclusively tailored for you, Aquarius. The hell are you doing giving that away? You don't have the right to give it away. It was a gift to you. You embrace that. That's just for you. Tailor-made just for you. All right? The universe is trying its best to step in, but they can only do so much. They can't completely rule your life. You have free will, a mind of your own. All they can do is to gently nudge you in the right direction, but if you refuse to go, live and learn. That's what we've got to say to that. Keywords are choices and contracts for some, power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions. It's time for you to step up to the plate of your own life. It really is. I understand that it's hard. And who can understand the chemical compounds that bring us together, the hormones popping left, right, and center when you see somebody. Oh, life can be so challenging at times and so messed up at times, especially with relationships. Just don't, that's the big message. Do not give away your inner power. Respect the universe and love the universe by respecting yourself and loving yourself. There. I don't know what you guys got from that. I think it's already out of my head. That happens to me. I usually don't remember a reading once it's done. But anyway, if you enjoyed it, I'm glad. If it gave you some guidance, if it helped you in any way, then tarot has done its job. Also, if you'd like to have personal reading with me, look down below this video window, read through the show more or the description area, grab my email that you see there and send it off, and I'll get you taken care of. And you can also join Bay of Fundy Fortunes. We're not just here, we're on Facebook as well. We're not on Twitter. I quit Twitter a long time ago. My account got hacked for Bay of Fundy Fortunes. They were posting pornography under my name. That was it. I said, I can't have this, and I completely left Twitter. Not that I cried about it, I didn't. But I'm not on Instagram either because I don't have a cell phone, and I'm never going to be, because I'm never going to own a cell phone. I live in a dead zone. You can't get a cell phone signal here, so why would I invest all that money for something I can't use? That's why. But we are on Facebook, and I know some of you hate it, you despise it, you think it's slimy, you think it's all the cockapoo stuff. You're allergic to it. I don't know. For those of you that are okay with Facebook, Bay of Fundy Fortunes Group, it's closed and it's private. Everything has to be approved before anything goes in and goes through. So you're very safe there. And anything that goes on there stays there, and is one of the nicest places to be. It is so calming in there and relaxing, and you feel safe, and you're with a bunch of like-minded people. How cool is that? Very cool. Also, if anybody else is looking for me, and I think I'm heading down, as soon as I can get the upload started for this, I have to process it first. That takes about an hour. But once I get the upload to YouTube started, I'm going for a walk on the beach, because I got to tell you, man, I've got to get grounded. I've got to sit on the nice warm sand and just enjoy being in the moment. So that's what I'm going to do when I'm done here. And the next reading I'll be doing will be Pisces, and hopefully I'll be in a better state of mind. Anyways, if you're looking for me, you will find me down there today, down at the cove, walking on the beach along the water's edge, that bringing the highest, mightiest tides in the whole world, the beautiful Bay of Fundy, F-U-N-D-Y. Google it, because it's true. We get the highest tides right here in my backyard. And I wish you the best of the best of the best of luck for June. Before I go, I want to do my candle. The candle that I'm burning is my intuitive candle from intuitivecandles.com. Is my favorite #1 scent for me personally, is a majestic rose. It's to die for. It's close to the real thing that you will ever get. Okay, I can guarantee. No sharp smells, no sickening smells that get you between, you know, and it's just like, oh, I'll blow that out. It's making me whatever. It's not like that. This is heavenly. You can't get enough of it. All right? They are 100% soy-based candles. They are double wicked. A good 40-hour plus clean burn. One was timed not long ago, 48 hours. The candle burned. And when the wax melts down, you're left with beautiful reveals of crystals, semi-precious stones, gems, pendulums, trees of life, the caged crystals, all kinds of bits. There's one right there, tree of life, and it's got a mixture of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 different kinds of crystals here and stones in this one in particular. And then we've got these beautiful, get off of there. Oh, everything. I think this was Monday for me. Fine. You don't want to be shown? Fine. I'll just show Felicia. There's Felicia. That's one pendant. I don't know how many I have. There's another one there. There's a rose quartz. Some call them wrapped. I call them caged. And little things like crystal owl. Look at that. Look how cute this is. Look how small that is, but he is some cute. I tell you. Anyway, they're having 10% discount the last few months off your order. Use the promo code BOFF10, stands for Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and the number 10. That'll get you 10% off. They also have 2 of their candles on sale right now till supplies run out. And it is the lemon meringue and the key lime pie. And lemon meringue. $5 off each of those candles while supplies last. So if you go there from here, you use your Bay of Fundy Fortunes code, BOFF10, and get one of those candles. Look at the money you're saving. 10% off and a $5 step down from the candle and the price itself. And for everybody, you can use that code. You get your 10%. Go to intuitivecandles.com. I'd like you to please keep the peace in. That way you can share the love and your light out with the rest of the world. Do your part for humanity. And one more thing. Live your life as if you're under the microscope of the universe, because you are. And once you let that sink in, it can transform you. It can transform your life. Believe me. Have a wonderful June. I'm going to try to make it back for the mids for mid-June to see how your month is unfolding and whatnot, and Lord knows. Thank you, Aquarius, for your patience of putting up with me today. You're solid people. Have a good one. For now.